Hi, I'm Noelle. Thank you for joining me today for your practice. Today's practice is going to focus on yoga for weightlifters. So some really gentle stretches, but that will get into your body, open you up so you're not so bound by all the strength that you've built up in your body. So we're going to start here by just Tadasana, just standing. So just standing here, but then I want you to focus on pressing into your feet, lifting your kneecaps up your legs so your quads are nice and strong, firming the booty, tucking the pelvis underneath, shoulders are back and down, abdomen is in, hugging the spine, shoulders are down, fingers are long, like you're sending energy out of it, and then crown of the head is reaching up. Inhale here. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up above the head. And then you're going to take your right hand, grab onto your left wrist, and send your body over like you're a banana. So bananasana, standing up and reaching over, sending the hip out to the side. And we're creating a stretch through the arm, through from the hip to the ribs, opening up, even somewhat down the leg. Inhale. So when you're doing this, also think about bringing your bottom heart, twisting that up. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come all the way back to center. Switch the wrist. So left arm grabs onto right arm and then going up and over to the side. Again, stays nice and strong in your heel. Inhale here. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Coming all the way up to center. We're going to drop the hand down the leg and arch over just with one hand. Again, spinning that bottom heart open. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Hand comes up to meet. Send the left hand down the thigh, arching over. Bottom heart turns towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Really staying nice and rooted in your feet. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the hands up together in prayer, bringing it down into your heart, opening the hands, Tadasana. Take the feet out a little bit wider. Bring your hands up and over, inhale. Exhale, swan diving all the way down from your hips, and then drop your hands. Maybe they're here, it could be on the floor or on blocks. Release the head, and then pull your quads up your legs, so by lifting your kneecaps, and sink your booty back a little bit so you can feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Inhale here. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands to your hips at the same time and then stand all the way back up. We're going to do that one more time. But we're going to take this left foot, step behind the right foot. I'm like on a moving dock, so I was like not quite sure of my balance there. There you go. Up, inhale, up and over for your twisted bananasana now. One more time. And open up. Take your right foot behind your left foot, twisting over to this side. And then taking the foot behind again, and then hand dropping, putting the hand more on the hip, and then arching over to the side. And then this time, instead of just going over, we're going to drop down and then come around. So we're just kind of creating, like you're creating a huge portal for someone to jump through. This nice big circle. And then step open, right leg behind the left, hand on hip, over to the side. Inhale here and exhale, and then creating that portal one more time on the opposite side, really feeling into how that stretches your calf and your IT band. Open, stepping nice and wide, toes are forward, hands to the hips. Inhale up, exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold. Again, hands could stop here or be dangling, or they can touch the ground. Release the head and neck. Quads go up the legs, leaning slightly back to find some stretch in the back of the hamstrings, maybe even the calves. Inhale. And exhale. This time, walk your left hand to the middle of the mat, bend your left knee, and open your heart up. So you're twisting open, right hand goes up above you to the side. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Switching the hands out, right hand comes to the center, left hand goes up open, right knee bends, open the heart to the other side. Bring the hands back down. Now, walk your right hand behind your left hand and then bring either the back of the hands together or the front of the hands together, or you can cross them so that they're over your shoulders like this, your choice. And then you're going to round your spine coming all the way up in this twisted hand position. The point of this is to stretch your shoulder blades apart from each other. So inhale, stretching those apart, and exhale. Lift up, inhale, exhale, round forward, pressing the knees back. Inhale up, exhale, rounding forward, inhale up. Releasing the arms out to a T, bringing them back to your hips, making sure your feet are nice and wide again. Inhale all the way up, hands up, exhale, forward fold, hands to the mat. Sending the kneecaps back, lifting them up, the legs, release the head, inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. This time walking the left hand behind the right hand. Again, shoulders, back of hands together, or Chris, put the hands on hands, rolling all the way up. And lifting, exhale, rolling down. Inhale, going up. Exhale, rolling down. One last time, inhale all the way up. Exhale, release the hands to a T. Bring them down, Tadasana. We're going to switch now to our downward dog facing position. Hands plant, stepping all the way back. Now your heels do not need to touch. If they do, that's fine. It's the intention of sending the body up and back and then dropping down. What we're going to do now is you're going to take the left foot, lift it, and then hook it onto the back of that calf so we can stretch the back of the calf. Inhale here. Arms are strong, elbows are not bent. Really stretching into that calf, breathing into that space. You might feel like there's a string attached to the back of the kneecap and attached to the ankle, and then a ball in between that feels nice and tight. Breathe into that ball, creating some looseness. If you can open up those muscles and make them more pliable, you can make them stronger and bigger. Inhale and exhale. Release the left foot from the right. Take the right foot over to the left and let that weight sink into that calf. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Release that foot back down. Open up the knees, untuck the feet, and then send yourself back into a child's pose. Inhale here. Walk the hands away and then tent them on the fingers so that your chest can sink down a little bit more, so you can feel more of a stretch in your shoulders. And then take your hands, interlace the fingers above your head and place them on your head with your elbows out. Release the hands from your head. Take your right arm and then you're going to send that underneath you and put your weight onto that arm so you can feel the stretch in your triceps and the muscles going up into your shoulder, and then lean into that. Now some of you might be here and that's fine. You could always put a block underneath. And if you're bigger chested, this is also more challenging. but it's the sensation you're going for, not to make it look a certain way. Bring your other hand closer to you so you can lift up and then switch so that the left arm goes underneath and then the right arm walks out. Inhale, walk that right hand back, and then we're going to come forward like you're slithering all the way through. Separate your feet to the width of the mat, hands go out to the side. Inhale, lift the head up into your little cobra pose. Exhale, release. Now we'll bring the hands closer so that the elbows are underneath the shoulders. Slap your hands on the mat, and then pull your hands forward so your abdomen is getting stretched out. The feet are going to press into the mat, and then you're going to pull like you're going to drag yourself forward like you're a zombie, and you're going to feel that stretch in the front of your body. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. You can lower the front of your body down and then take your right foot and kick it up so that you're bringing the heel as close as you can to your booty. And then reach your hand around if it's available to, or use a strap so you just kind of wrap it around your foot and pull. And then bring that to your booty to stretch out your quadricep, that front of your leg. It's a really hard muscle sometimes to figure out how to get that nice stretch into it. And then just relax into that stretch. Inhale here. And exhale. Trumpeter swans. Inhale. And exhale. Release that foot down and then switch it over. So I'm bringing my right arm in front of my face. I'm bringing my left foot to my booty as strong as I can without my hand. And then I'm going to reach my hand back and then help it come to my booty. Those swans are loud. Inhale. If you can't see it, because I could see it, but you can't. So the swans have been honking, and then they just flew away and cascaded water all over the top of the water, and we're flying together, and it was just beautiful, and the sun's setting on this pond. It's just gorgeous. And then release that foot back. And then send yourself up into your tabletop position. And then we're going to bring ourselves into a seated position. So now I'm going to have you, this is called it's like a fawn position. So you're just taking your legs in kind of this Tetris-like position so that we can stretch into the hip. And you're going to bring your legs forward, turn your torso. Now this might be plenty, just turning, because I can feel it already in my hip flexor. Or you can bring your arms, down here if you want, or you can stay up. I'm feeling it more when I'm here, so if you can, it doesn't matter like how low you get. It's like, where can you feel it? So I feel that here. Instead of going into a full pigeon, I'm in this fawn-like position. So just turning, I'm gonna create length in my spine, even bringing my heart up, taking a slight back bend here to really feel that in my spine and in my hip. Inhale and exhale. And then taking your legs and walking them over to the other side for that same fawn-like position. Now, top of my foot is bruised. I dropped a whole chocolate milk of Ripple on it, and it does not feel good to do this, but if you can create some softness, if something like that's going on for you, do that. And then inhale up, twisting, and then lifting that heart up, seeing if you can feel that. Again, if it maybe you feel it more by coming down here, go ahead and do that. And then releasing that, bring your legs, you're gonna bring your right leg in and your left leg out. You're gonna just hug that bent leg into your heart space, and then try to create as your shoulder going back and down, foot is flexed, and try to create as much tension between that leg and your body as you can. Inhale, exhale, allow that to open up now. Arms come up, and then hinge from the hip forward over this leg so that you're stretching on the back of that hamstring. Now, the intention is heart to toes. You're not going to touch them together, but that's the direction we're going. We're not trying to get to our leg. We're trying to send the heart towards the toes. And then walk yourself forward to wherever you're at, which just might be here, right? Again, it's about the sensation, not what it looks like. And then really breathe into this stretch, because this one's quite a strong stretch. And I'm going to suggest that you really tuck your chin in this position, because it really brings a stretch down along the sides of your spine when you're like that, because this whole, you almost become like a paperclip. Inhale, walk yourself back up. And then send your right foot out, left foot comes in, give it a nice hug, really tight to your body, as much as you can. And then send that knee out to the side, arms come up, exhale, hinging forward, walking yourself as much forward as you can. Again, heart to toes, and then tucking that chin so you can create that paperclip-like sensation. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Now bring your right foot to meet your left foot in Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, you can hinge forward, walk yourself as low as you can go. Again, it's different for everybody. So wherever you're at, bring yourself to where you can feel that stretch in the hip flexors. You could even bring your hands to help open those hips up a little bit more. And breathe. Inhale, come all the way up. Gather your knees together. Turn yourself to lay down on your mat. Vertebrae by vertebrae, taking your time. Then you're going to take your right leg and cross it over your left leg like you're going to drink tea. So it's a lady cross. Then you're going to bring your knees towards your chest and then hug your knees into your chest. If you feel like you can take a little bit more, stretch into your booty, walk your hands onto your calves. You can even bring them to your feet and pull them down towards your booty wherever you're at today, and breathe here. And now the desire here would be to puff out your belly. Please don't do that. Let it cascade down towards your spine and breathe here. Inhale. You're just going to switch the cross of your legs. Again, knees, calves, or feet, pressing them down, feeling that stretch into your booty, and breathing. Try not to push your belly out. Allow everything to pull up and in your abdomen area. Really breathe into that stretch along your booty. Releasing your feet, bringing your feet to the outside of your mat, and then we're just gonna drop the knees from side to side, opening up the hips, really feeling that sacrum get a little bit more looseness in it, can get really crunchy back there. Dropping them back and forth. Bringing your knees into your chest, hugging them nice and tight, bringing your head forward to like kiss your knees. And then hold onto your right leg, send the left leg forward. Inhale here. Take your left hand on top of that knee and pull it over to the side in a twist. And then I bring my right arm out away from me to give myself a little bit more balance. Inhale here. And exhale. And rocking back onto your back, taking your left knee into your hands again with the right, giving a nice hug, curving the head forward for a kiss of the knees again. Send the right leg out, hugging that left knee in, breathing here. And then taking the right hand onto the left leg and bringing it over, taking the hand out to create some balance. Allowing both shoulders to stay as much on the mat as possible. Release your jaw if it's tightened. Inhale. Bring yourself back to center. Knees come into chest one last time to round forward. And then take your legs and then kind of rock and roll your way up to a seated position. Coming all the way up, dropping your right ear to your right shoulder. And then you can always take this hand and place it underneath your booty to keep the shoulder down. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Let the head circle all the way over from left ear to left shoulder. Take that right hand underneath the booty this time, really creating space along the neck. And inhale, drop the head down and around. Come all the way back up. Thank you so much for joining me today for your practice of opening your body up after a workout, or if you're into weightlifting. I hope that you found some space.